This is a show about crafts. It's not a show about cats. So why do we call it Cats? 'Cause it's the Crafts and Arts for Teens show.
Hi, I'm Tressa, and today we're going to be doing a crafts art for teen show, Cats. And, well, as I said, I'm Tressa.
Hi, I'm Krista.
I'm Asra.
And we're going to be making what on the video on the website it says strawberry hedgehogs, but I'm going to edit it a little, and it's going to be this cute little hedgehog things. Okay, so for this craft you will need some Fimo clay, F-I-M-O, Fimo. We also have Sculpey. It's another clay you can use, and you're also gonna need maybe like something with a pointed tip on the end, varnish, eye pins, maybe even some string if you're kind of making an ornament. You can find all the stuff in the Teen Lounge and probably at your local craft store. All you will need to make it is a little ball of like peach tone, and just roll that into as good as you can get, like no one's perfect. Then choice of your own color for the body. Try to double at least the size of this. So if you make your head about that big, you would want this to be that big. That's about the right size, I think. You will attach the head like so to any part of the body, but just heads up, some of the clay here, it will stain your hands, so when you go to touch this, it might make its head a little orange, red, blue, green even. Once you attach the head, you may want to give it a little bit of a pointed look to it. This is what it's supposed to look like. If you turn it like this, it'll look like a guy with a pointed hat on. That's how. If you turn it back, and if you want just for that effect, you can give it a little bit of a point to the nose, just like that.
Turning that up a little bit, like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Just to give it that little bit of fun look to it. For the next part, you'll need to make a little tiny nose for the hedgehog. I guess you could, if you wanted to, you could paint it on the end, but I would suggest using the clay because it just makes it easier. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
It's cute. So now you're gonna make the eyes almost the same way how you made the nose. Just take a little piece of black, gray, white, brown, any choice of your color, and roll it into a tiny, very small circle. You might not be able to see it. And then just put it where you wish his eyes to be. For mine, in the video, it gives it kind of Japanese style, but you can put little pieces of white right there just to give it that Japanese look. For your hedgehog, you will also need ears. Just a little small circle of the same color of this or any color you want, and just put it right on. You can also use the end of a paintbrush or anything that's rounded, circular like this, I guess, and make little indents on the ears just to give it that little more effect. See, he's a little cute. If you wanted to, you could add an eye pin to it so that he can be on a keychain, to go on your book bag, like anything you want really. And that's just an extra option. He can just be a guy who sits on your shelf, looks cute. And detail, you can also add, like, since he's supposed to be a strawberry hedgehog, you could add like that little green fern at the top. So I think I'm gonna insert an eye pin into my hedgehog. They look like this. They look like this. You may have to trim it, but that shouldn't be a problem. So all you'll have to do is take the eye pin and try to insert it in the middle of the hedgehog, straight as possible, because you don't want it crooked. And make sure it doesn't go through him, because then you get an unhappy hedgehog. These hedgehogs are gonna go into the oven.
And the Teen Lounge has an oven too, so we can cook them right here in the Teen Lounge for you.
Yeah, we're gonna put them in at 230 on bake for 30 minutes. And then we wait. Yesterday, I also came down to the Teen Lounge and I thought I'd try them out the day before. And this is the one that Krista made, and as I've showed you mine. You can use acrylic paint to put the dots on and Mod Podge to make it shiny. You just paint that stuff on.
Yep, and it looks like glue.
Yeah, it looks like glue, but
it looks like white glue, but actually it's really nice and shiny and totally clear when it dries, isn't it?
Yeah. That's how you make it, really.
The hedgehog is a nocturnal, coming out at night and spending the day sleeping in a nest under the bushes or thick shrubs.
Hedgehogs have about 5,000 spines. Each spine lasts about a year and then drops out and a replacement grows.
There are 15 different species of hedgehog.
While hunting for food, they rely primarily on their senses of hearing and smell because their eyesight is weak, although their eyes are adapted for nighttime vision.
And so this is the end of the very first Cats Show Craft. I had a lot of fun to do, guys.
I had so much fun.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Bye.
Happy, happy, happy hedgehog sniffling the ground. Prickly, tickly, spiky hedgehog, see him walking round. Please be quiet, not a sound. Remember this because if he hears the littlest sound, this is what he does. Roll, roll, roll into a ball. Roll, roll, until you're very small. Roll, roll till we can't see you at all. Let's roll into a very prickly hedgehog.